Hello, everyone. Welcome and Happy New Year. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday season. I'm here for Spellbinders today. I have their card kit of the month, and there have been a few changes to the club kits. So the card kit of the month has been streamlined and scaled down a little bit. So in the kit, you're not going to have any dies or stamps. However, the price point of these have been scaled back as well. So let me show you what you're going to be getting in January's kit. This one is called Indoor Garden. So here is the example page, and this gives you some fun examples or inspiration of how to create some fun cards. And as you have seen, all of the kits come in this cute little pouch, a zippered pouch. Let's take everything out of the pouch. Since this kit doesn't require any stamping or die cutting, it's a really great kit to take with you on the road or out and about. You'll be getting 8 card bases and 8 envelopes instead of the 10. And here is the pack of adhesives. You'll get the double-sided tape and the foam. And I love it when they include these gems. They're flecked with gold and they're so pretty. So this kit includes some of the really cute chipboard frames that they occasionally put in the card kits. I love these. And this looks like a couple of film strip stickers. And then here are the rest, lots of different sizes and shapes, even a few smaller sizes. Here's the pack of chipboard stickers. This is double-sided and it has some fun images and sentiments. And then this is the funnest thing of the kit, the pack of die-cut shapes. You get a bunch. I'll show you those in a minute. I love it when they include puffy sticker sentiments, and there's a lot in here. And then instead of giving us big sheets of cardstock, they cut them down to 5.5 by 4.25, so they're already cut down for us and ready to go. You get white, pink, yellow, green, and a light blue. And then you get a smaller pack of pattern paper. And this is plant themed. It's single-sided. So let me show you all of these. And these are 6-inch squares. It's very lightweight paper. And I love all of the different patterns. It's so eclectic. I thought that this kit was really fun because it's indoor plant themed. I do have a few plants in my house, not a lot, and most of them were gifted to me. My family, as well as my husband's family, are huge plant lovers. Me, not so much, but I do like to keep a few in my house. I'll show you a picture at the end of this video of the small collection of plants that I keep. And here are the die-cut shapes. So you still get 2 of each shape, and you still get a lot. And this kit was really fun to play with because you can make up really fast cards, and everything is so beautifully coordinated. So I'm liking the streamlined card kit of the month, and its cheaper price is great too. There is an add-on product for this kit. You do have to purchase it separate, but I'll show you that at the last. I'm going to create 8 cards with the kit, and then 2 cards at the end using the add-on set of dies. Card number 1, I'm going to use this really pretty block print. And I cut it down so it's leaving a white border around it. And then I liked this little white chipboard sticker frame with the black stripe, and I really didn't need my all-in-one tool to peel it off. It's just this white acetate behind it. For all of the chipboard stickers and the frames, I do put glue behind it because it's a very low-tech tape that they have on these chipboard stickers. I'll center that kind of up at the top. And then the heart, I'm going to pop up with a bunch of the foam squares from the kit. I'll take off the backing and just pop this in the center of the frame. This is a very simple card, but I really love how it turns out. I'm going to glue a flower and a leaf at the bottom edge of the heart. I'm going to add a single gem inside the center of this flower next. And these are nice, subtle colors. I thought they were really pretty. But I'm just going to use, I think I choose a small blue one for this one. For these gems, since they are so large, I am going to add a little bit of liquid glue behind them as well. And now I can adhere the sentiment. And I thought this was cute. It says, love, noun, a feeling of warm personal attachment or deep affection as for a parent, child, or friend. See also love for plants / plant lover. And that's all there is to this card. Here is a close-up look. For all of the cards, I decorate the insides with leftover pattern paper and die-cut shapes, and here's a peek at the inside of this card. For card number 2, I had to use this cute window die-cut shape. But first, let's adhere down this wood grain pattern paper. The window I'm going to adhere down flat, but there was this cute die-cut shape of this shelf of plants, and I decided to pop that up and put it right in front of the window. There are so many cute plants in the die-cut shapes. It was a lot of fun to play with. I chose 3 different indoor plants, potted plants, and 2 of them I'm going to adhere down flat. I'll have to lift up this hanging plant here to attach this one underneath it. And then the middle plant I popped up with more foam. The sentiment comes from the chipboard stickers, and I'm going to glue it onto this little sunshine die cut shape. And then I can just glue that down next to my window. I added a few more of the gems, and here's a close-up look. I like the dimension that this one has, and then a peek at the inside. On card number 3, I'm going to use the bicycle die cut shape. I thought it was so cute. But first, let's put down a piece of this black pattern paper. This has little pink diamonds and gold diamonds on it. And I'll attach a piece of the pink cardstock onto another piece of pattern paper. And then I can center this in the middle of my card. I'll just use some dot liner to do this. I added some foam squares and foam strips behind this bike die cut shape, and I'm going to put this inside the rectangle. This has a cute little pop-out piece in the middle of the bike. I like it when they do that. It just makes it look more finished. And then I'll use a few flowers and leaves at the side of this. And I popped these up with some foam squares as well. The leaves are going to go down flat. And I'm just going to be putting them at the side of this. I'm just tucking them underneath the flowers. And we'll put this last one down at the bottom. I'll use more gems for the centers of these flowers. And again, I'm going to add some liquid glue to do that. But first, let's put down one of the puffy sticker sentiments. It says, "Finding Joy." And then this little arrow chipboard sticker will go down at the bottom. It just says, "Happy Place." I used a different color of gem for each of the flowers, and here is a close-up look. I like the black and the pink together. I think that looks really cute. And now on to card number 4. I'm using a lot of different pattern paper for this one, and I'm matting it with green cardstock from the kit. I'll just adhere them down flat with some dot liner. And then I'm going to attach them right to the card base. Just going to evenly space these. The card bases are really nice. You don't have to cover them up if you don't want to. They have a pretty texture to them. I cut out an oval with the pink cardstock, and I'm going to use some foam strips behind this to pop it up. And then the centerpiece will be this cute plant in the pink pot. I just glued that down flat, and then I'll use this puffy sticker, and it says bloom. And then a few of the gemstones around it, and here it is all done. So like I said, these are really simple, fun cards to put together. And you'll notice my video's a lot shorter this time than it usually is. Okay, let's move on to card number 5. I loved the mustard colored pattern paper, so I'm going to use this, and I'm leaving behind a white border. I'll use another of the frames. Again, make sure you add glue to these so they don't flop off. And I'll just kind of attach that at the top of this card. The centerpiece of this card is this cute die-cut shape of the girl with the butterfly on her shoulder. I'll glue her onto another sun die-cut shape. This one has gold foiling on it. And then I popped it up with more foam. I'll use a butterfly at the top of the frame. And then 3 flowers kind of at the bottom side. I'm attaching them right to the frame with some liquid glue. Very easy. And then again, I'll use some gems in the centers of these flowers. The sentiment says, "This makes me smile," which is a chipboard sticker. And then up at the top, I'm going to use a puffy sticker. And I go with the one that says everyday life. There are so many fun sentiments in this sticker pack. It was hard to choose. And these are very sticky, so I don't use glue behind the puffy stickers. And then here's a close-up look at the finished card. I just love that mustardy orange color. And there's a peek at the inside. And now on to card number 6. For this one, I'm using a piece of plaid pattern paper, and then over that, a darker green. This has little leaves all over it. I thought this carpet die-cut shape was really cute, so I had to use that, and I'll just use a little bit of dot liner to adhere it at the bottom of the card. On top of the rug, I'm going to put a lawn chair, and I popped it up with some foam squares and foam strips. And to add a little more decoration to it, I'm putting some plants behind it, as well as a flower. I'm just going to add a little bit of glue there to make sure it stays down. And the flower and the leaf I'm going to pop up next to the chair. Here is the second die-cut shape that I'm using. I like this because it has gold foil detail to it. And then my sentiment will go right there in the middle of the sunshine. And I chose the one that says, "Hello, sunshine." And then I realized that there was another pop-out piece on this chair, so I'm going to use my all-in-one tool just to pick that out, and it looks so cute. I added a few pink gems, and here's a close-up look at the finished card. It's good that I have a lot of plant lovers in the family because I'm going to be sending out these cards to them. And now on to the next card. This one is one of my favorites. I'm starting off by putting a strip of pink cardstock on the right side of the card, and then over that, some more pattern paper. It'll leave a little pink edge to it. And then I love this film strip chipboard sticker, so I'm going to adhere that down with some glue. And then this sentiment that says fantastic is another chipboard sticker. It'll go right up at the top, and I'll add some glue behind that. And then inside each window, I'm going to pop up a potted plant. And I chose some of the smaller potted plants from the pack of die-cut shapes. For embellishment, I pulled out some pink gems from my stash and put them around the plants. And here it is, all done. I love that sentiment, the plantastic. And here's a peek at the inside. On card number 8, I'm starting off with this bright yellow piece of cardstock. This is going to be a landscape formatted card. On top of this, I'm going to use another piece of pattern paper. This is another text block piece with the pink background. I really love this one. I just got to make sure I put it on right side up. I'm going to pop up the rainbow die cut shape, and then I'll have these plants at either side of it. I'm just going to chop off the pot and then just stick these behind the rainbow. And this gives the rainbow a very unusual look, but I like it. So I'll add some liquid glue behind the plants and center this on the card. My sentiment is another puffy sticker. And I chose the one that says, "Reminder, you are amazing." And I'll just center that under the rainbow. I'm going to glue down a heart die cut shape just above the rainbow. Then I added some pink gems, and here it is, all done. Even with this smaller card kit, I had tons of pattern paper and cardstock and everything left over. For card number 9, I'm going to use the add-on for this kit. And remember, this is a separate purchase, but it's called Happy Plant. And you get this really cute set of dies. This is the pot, and you can use a little happy face in it if you'd like. This is the piece it sits on. And then you have all of these beautiful plants to put inside the pot. So I went ahead and cut out all of my pieces off camera, and I'm going to put this together for you. So I'm going to add a little dimension to the pot using some ink. This is called Ocean, and it's a positively saturated ink from Simon Says Stamp. I'll put a little bit of the ink on either side of the pot, and it's just a very subtle touch of dimension. For the plants, I'm going to add a darker green, and this one is called Perfection. And I'm putting it just down at the bottoms of the leaves. And I love these leaves. These ones are my favorite, and I'm using some pine at the bottoms of these just to darken them a little bit and give them more interest. For the pink leaves, I'm going to add some guava ink. And again, just at the bottoms. And I also cut out leaves with some foiled gold cardstock. So I'll attach my pot to this little pot holder. And next, it has a piece at the bottom, and I just cut that out with some gold cardstock. It even has a piece for the dirt inside the pot. You won't be seeing this piece much, but I just wanted to put it down anyway. And now for the fun part, I can start filling in this pot with all of the plants. Everything is going down flat with liquid glue. I like how these green ones kind of hang off the side of the pot. You get such a big variety of leaves in this kit or this set. Okay, now for some of the taller leaves. I'm just going to tuck them behind these first 3 leaves that I attached. All of the cardstock that I'm using for this particular card comes from the Spellbinders shop. I really love their heavyweight cardstocks. So I used fern for the dark leaves, and then these lighter ones are rainforest. The pink is pink sand. And then the gold one is also from Spellbinders. It's just their double-sided gold mirror cardstock. And then the pot I cut out with some teal topaz. Okay, I have one more to adhere down. And then this pot of plants is all done. I'm using a top folding card base from my stash for this one. And I'm going to adhere some of the pattern paper from the kit. I really love this one with all of the windows and the plants in the windows. And then next I have this darker orange piece. And I'll center that. And last, I'm just going to center the potted plant using some more liquid glue. I'm going to hold it down with an acrylic block for a while to let it dry. This sentiment comes from the pack of puffy stickers, and it says, "Home is where you plant it." I'll add a few gems around this panel, and here it is all done. Isn't that so much fun? And then, of course, I had to use more of the die-cut shapes inside. Card number 10 is one of my favorites. It's going to be a mini slimline card. I used the face die to cut out a cute little face on the pot. And I'm just going to start attaching all of the things to it. So I backed it with some Dune cardstock, some light brown, and then I cut around it. And I did use some ink at the sides of the pot again to add some dimension. I'll glue in the cheeks next, and then the cute eyelashes. It even comes with some lips, but I'll attach the base of the pot next. And here are the cute little lips. So much fun. I popped this up with some foam squares, and I'm attaching it to another piece of Dune cardstock. I cut out a stick with some gold mirror cardstock, and then I'll attach my green plants to it. I really, like I said, I really like these particular dies here because they have this little stem to it, and it looks like you can wrap it around things. So I'm going to wrap it around this gold stick or gold dowel. So it looks like it's growing up this stick. I popped up most of these leaves with some foam squares. And then 2 of them I'm going to glue down flat, like this one here, and then this last one. I just wanted an odd number of leaves. I'll attach this panel to a piece of glacier blue cardstock, and I cut these out with more Spellbinders dies, and I'll link to that. I think it's called the Mini Slimline Card Creator. The sentiment says hello. And then I added a few gems around this. One of them looks like a cute beauty mark on the pot. And here it is all done. Let me give you a nice close-up look at this card. So I hope you enjoy the new simplified card kits of the month from Spellbinders. And again, this one is called Indoor Garden. I'll leave the links to everything I used to create these cards in the description box if you want to check those out. And as promised, here is a look at the plants that I keep inside my house. This is my front room, and it's a west-facing window. And my plants really seem to love this window. The tall plant on the left is a money penny. And then I have an aloe vera plant. This is one that I actually purchased because I like to have that on hand for burns. And then I have an ivy plant, and this is a jade plant. And the plant you see on the right is an avocado plant. We eat a lot of avocados, and so I wanted to see what would happen if I planted one of the pits and it grew. I live in northern Illinois, so unfortunately I won't be able to plant it outside. I'm going to have to send it out to California to one of my sisters-in-law, where it would thrive out there, I'm sure. Well, I hope you enjoyed this look at my small plant collection, and I'd love to hear what plants you guys keep in your house. And I hope you enjoy the new format of Spellbinders Card Kit of the Month. Thanks for spending some of your time with me today. I hope you all have a wonderful crafty day. I'll be back again really soon with another card crafting video. Bye!